the Crane Room for your lunch and dinner rendezvous. You'll enjoy their pleasant atmosphere. The Crane Room takes pride in their wide variety menu. Appetizers, sandwiches, soups, salads, entrees, pasta, and the best burgers in town. Newcastle's best selection of domestic, import, and craft beers from around the world, and the Crane Room features a 35-tap draft system. Ask about their daily specials that will please you every time. The Crane Room is located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
Joshua Sun Rehabilitation Center. From the moment you arrive, you know that you're in the right place. Dr. John Wrightson listens first. He pays attention to detail and then makes the determination. Joshua Sun Rehabilitation. We make the pain go away.
Welcome. It's Friday the 13th. Yes, it's your lucky day. Why? Because NewsWatch is straight ahead for you.
Everyone goes to Pizza Joe's, and you've heard that friendly slogan for many years, and it's just as true today as it was when you first heard it. Watch the game right here on NCTV45 and then head over to Pizza Joe's. Pizza Joe's provided a grant for this podcast. Yeah, they have many great locations: State Street, Highland Avenue, Croton, and Shenango. It's your local pizza place. Everyone goes to Pizza Joe's. We have a great relationship with Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle at 210 East Washington Street. And whenever you watch Focus NC, my wardrobe is furnished by Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors. Magisterial District Judge Melissa A. Modi announces her candidacy for Judge of the Court of Common Pleas for the 53rd Judicial District. A lifelong resident of Lawrence County with 15 years of judicial experience, Judge Modi is the only candidate with judicial experience running for this position. Because of her experience, Judge Modi has a unique understanding of the issues and concerns of families, schools, and businesses throughout our county. Judge Modi is a proud graduate of Newcastle High School. She attended the University of Pittsburgh, graduating cum laude, and obtained her law degree from Duquesne University School of Law. She passed the bar in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Judge Modi respectfully asks for your vote for Judge of the Court of Common Pleas in the May 2015 primary election. She hopes to be a candidate on the Republican and Democratic ticket. The only judge running for judge. Paid for by the committee to elect a Modi for judge.
It's winter, so come on inside, sit down, grab a cup of hot cocoa, and watch NCTV45.
Welcome, and I hope you have that first cup of coffee on this playoff championship type Friday the 13th. The Newcastle Red Hurricane will be traveling to Chambersburg to take on Bishop Carroll in a quarterfinal PIA match. Keep in mind that if you have a student in the Newcastle Area School District. They're operating on a Hurricane Friday. And if you're making the trip, please drive safely and bring back a win. Now we're going to get to the top stories today in Newcastle, PA. Well, with all this abundant sunshine, I want you to keep in mind one thing, that April 10th is the deadline for you to contact Mary Burris or Larry Corvey on great places. They're seeking nominations for great neighborhoods and great public places. And you know, here in Newcastle, we have both. So make sure you contact New Visions, their Clean and Green Action Team. If you have a special area of the county or city that looks really good, great to you, by all means, let them know. Now, hats off. The other day, I saw Mr. Kern from the Cascade Warner Theater, and Jerry was walking across the parking lot here right outside our studios, and I said, "Hey, Jerry, the website looks great." And I was talking about his Facebook page, where you can find all kind of information on Warner, the Warner Theater, past stars, little spots about Newcastle. Make sure that you check that out and follow that page. It's a great page. Now, congratulations, it's right around the corner. A week ago, they settled everything with the business. This week, they started moving in. And hopefully, Frank, you're all settled in. I know you're going to be real happy with that Penn State win over Nebraska the other night. But try and settle down and get those pizzas to the store. I need an Augustine's pizza. I'd like to thank everybody involved that brought us those pictures. And in the meantime, my good buddy Joe Seminara, I'm coming up for a pepperoni pizza. Can't beat it. Now, the Newcastle boys are traveling to Chambersburg to take on Bishop Carroll. We'll talk more about it in sports, and we're going to be back with that right after these messages.
The Beanery Depot and Deli. Coffee, made-to-order subs, snacks, and more. Meatball sandwiches, fresh and hot. Pepperoni rolls, fish sandwiches, chicken, milkshakes. The Beanery Deli. When you're hungry for something special, and it won't cost you a lot of beans. Let's talk with Norm.
We're with
Norm Lutton.
Norm. You're the owner of Crazy Car Restoration. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, it's a new company we're opening up. Originally, we was Lutton Auto Repair, and we're adding on a little bit. And we're trying to bring out some custom cars for people somewhere in between the $5,000 and $20,000 range, what people can actually afford today. Anymore, you know, all these cars are so expensive. We're just trying to make ends meet for other people.
That sounds great now.
But I've been fixing cars for over 35 years.
That's great.
So when you have a repair, big or small, call Norm.
Welcome back, and now it's time to take a look at sports. As we said before, the Newcastle Red Hurricane traveling to Chambersburg. For those of you watching this, be safe in your travels. Hopefully you can bring back a win. And congratulations to the guys for making the quarterfinals in what was supposed to be a rebuilding year. Well, we kind of rebuilt fast, and keep in mind that they beat Indiana 50-43 Tuesday night. Now, we'll try to get highlights of the game, and any of you folks down there that take a snapshot with your camera, you can send it to us at nctv45@gmail.com, or you can text it to my cell phone, 724-498-5507. We'll make sure that they get on the air. In other sports, Thursday, the Oilers visited the Pittsburgh Penguins. You can check out our blog for that score. Now, on Saturday, the Bruins will visit the Penguins, and then Sunday, it's the Red Wings visiting the Penguins. Saturday's face-off is at 1, and Sunday, right at macaroni time, 12:30. Now, for those of you wondering, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish took on Miami on Thursday, and it will appear on our blog, the final score of that game. And also, the Duquesne Dukes took on the George Washington Colonials, and we will have that score on our blog also. So keep that in mind, and when we come back, we're going to take a look at that Newcastle weather forecast.
They look like you should be able to find them in a lot of the bigger, more expensive department stores.
Our scarves, our shrugs, and our Say No More shirts are exclusive to Inspire Tees. We want to give you apparel that is pretty, sexy, flirty, and makes you look like the woman you are meant to be.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store or at their restaurant in Newcastle, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Welcome back, and now it's time to take a look at weather. Well, last night saw a mostly clear evening and a low of 32. Now, that seems rather balmy when you consider we were at minus 10 just a couple weeks ago, maybe 7 to 10 days. Today, there's a 30% chance of rain, a high of 52, and the overnight low will be 42. Saturday, expect an 80% chance of rain with a high of 50 and a low of 30. Now, we're going to be back with a wrap-up right after these messages.
It's the China Banquet in Newcastle for a tempting, mouth-watering buffet that you'll enjoy every time. China Banquet is open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9:30 p.m., and Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call for takeout or eat in their pleasant surroundings. China Banquet is located at 102 North Jefferson Street in Newcastle. Call 724-658-7777. That's 724-658-7777.
The Globe Leader, your hometown newspaper since 1880. Go to nwglobe.com to read fascinating articles. If you know someone who would enjoy this amazing publication as much as you do, why not give them a gift subscription? I'm excited about getting this into the homes of as many people as possible. Please send their email address and we'll do the rest. Call 724-946-8098. That's the Globe Leader, your hometown newspaper since 1880.
It's winter, so come on inside, grab a cup of hot cocoa, and sit down and watch NCTV45.
Welcome back, and that's going to do it for this second week in March. Do you believe it? Now, unbelievable how fast it flew by. Hopefully, you're going to get that second cup of coffee. Make sure you cheer on those Canes this week, this weekend, tonight. And by all means, we look forward to seeing you first thing on Monday morning. Take it easy. Have a great Friday, everybody.